Q&A in like a long time, and I gained a bunch of new subs. So I posted on Twitter that I'm doing my first Twitter Q&A, and I got about 60 questions. Who is your favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber at the moment is Cam Kirkham. What was the first game you ever played? Super Mario 64? Favorite part of the content creation process? Surprisingly, my favorite part isn't even making the content. I just love coming up with ideas and feeling creative, you know? It's a good feeling, and it sparks a motivation for me to start making it. How tall are you? I'm 4'10", and women stop growing around 18. And I've been 18 for like 5 months now. I am still clinging on to some hope that I can grow a bit more. Do you ever decide to make a video where you play games like CSGO or Overwatch with subscribers? I don't play CSGO and I don't play Overwatch anymore. I think Overwatch is fun and it's a good game, but the community is far too toxic for me. I don't know why there's so many incels in Overwatch, but people always turn their mic on to compliment my PSN, and when I say thanks, they throw the game because I'm a female and then start saying really gross things in game chat. Even if I'm good or carrying them, they will still throw the game regardless. So yeah, I haven't played Overwatch in like a year. I don't mind playing with subs though, but please do not add my main PSN. I made a Smurf to play with subscribers. It's Madam YT if you want to add me. PS4 only. How old are you? I'm 18. How did you meet Mimulus, and will you collab with him soon? Okay, so he found my channel when I had under 100 subs. I think he subbed to me when I had around like 70 subs. He followed me and DM'd me saying he subbed, I'm hilarious, and to keep it up. And a couple months after that, we became PSN friends, so we occasionally play games here and there. And he's such a sound guy, like we can talk for hours, and he's really fun to play with. And I guess we could collab if he wants. I'm sure he wouldn't mind, but at the same time, he's a very busy person. A Let's Play with him would be cool, so, maybe. Okay, but I do want to go on a little rant about his fan base real quick, just because. Nothing against George or the person who asked this. I'm just going to talk about some weird people in his fan base. So, some of his fans can be a bit obsessive and stalkerish. So, as you guys know, one of my Twitters got suspended, so the one that I link and promote is my new one. And I would get really weird DMs from some of his weird fans. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of his fans are nice people, they're cool, but some of them are a bit obsessive. They'll make accounts dedicated to him with Team 100 in their user, and they will follow every single person that he follows on Twitter. It's really weird. And they try to contact his friends. So for me, I've been getting a bunch of DMs, which by the way I ignore, but I get a bunch of DMs from people with Team 100 in their user in all caps. Why does Mimulus follow you? I get you're a fan and all, but you don't have to be weird about it. Are you religious? No. When are you doing face cam videos? Probably in a couple months. What is your favorite food? Avocado. What was your childhood like? It was pretty shit, not gonna lie. A few years ago, my parents lost custody of me, so it was pretty much filled with a lot of abuse, a lot of stress, a lot of bullying too. But to leave this question off on a good note, the best highlight of my childhood was Nintendo! I loved playing on my DS's, and I had a little collection of Mario games and a few Sonic ones. So instead of thinking my childhood was shit, I just say Nintendo was my childhood, because it kind of is, to be honest. I'm 18 and I'm still kind of nerdy about it. I have this giant Mario plush in my room, which I got a year ago, and it's taller than me and bigger than me, and it just sits there. When will you notice me? Not sure. Do you think you'll be able to do YouTube full-time one day? I doubt it. I'm just not a big YouTuber, and let's say hypothetically I become a big YouTuber and doing it full-time could be possible. I still wouldn't do it full-time just because I want to get into law enforcement someday. I'd think of YouTube as maybe a side job if I were big enough, but yeah, again, I doubt I'll ever be able to do it full-time because I'm small. Who inspired you to be a gaming/commentary YouTuber? No one inspired me. I started making videos because I was bored and I had a lot of free time because I moved to a new state and I didn't know anyone here. So I had a lot of time to play games, and one day I was like, why not upload gameplay? I'm bored. So I became a Call of Duty channel up until 200 subs. I then deleted my COD videos and transitioned to commentary after my first Q&A. In your opinion, what's the worst video game related fandom? Fortnite. Liberal? Kinda. I'm centrist, but it's perfectly split for some reason. For political policies, I'm right-leaning, and for social issues, I'm left-leaning. Will you ever stream gameplay on PS4 or play with fans? I stream occasionally, and I don't mind playing with fans. What do you think about the complete failure of TanaCon? I think she's stupid, and TanaCon was a stupid idea. Why would she set up an event in such a short amount of time? Like, that just shows how little she cares about her fans. At least give it a few months when you're planning an event. Are you single? I'm talking to someone. Is America the greatest country in the world? Yes. What is your biggest or most ambitious life goal? And also, what's your absolute worst fear? Okay, so my life goal is to help people. I know what it's like to be failed by the justice system. I also know what it's like to be abandoned. So now that I'm an adult, my main goal is to help children in need as much as I possibly can until I die. Like, I'm not even kidding. I want to do this my whole life. That's why I plan on joining law enforcement, even though it let me down, which is a whole nother story. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, I wanna help others, donate to organizations that help children, all that good stuff. I also wanna start a movement when I get older. I wanna advocate for laws to change and encourage nonviolent parenting. Another goal I have is to travel, I guess. Also, I'm a fearless person for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I can't really think of a fear off the top of my head. I enjoy free diving with sharks. I guess the only shark that would make me a bit nervous is the great white, but I am comfortable with all other sharks, and I think they're misunderstood. So, yeah, you can, like, cross out animals and insects for fears because I don't fear any of them. Like, I even get really pissed off at people that kill insects. Like, I've gotten in genuine arguments about it with my roommates. But, yeah, I guess I could fear people. I don't know. I mean, it's really weird to say that I do fear people because I know self-defense, so it's not like I'm worried when I go out, you know? The only fear I can possibly think of is Uber. Like, imagine being a woman using Uber alone. Like, that's just fucking dangerous. Were you ever into X's music? If so, what was your favorite song by him? Of course, I've been to 2 of his concerts. He's amazing. My favorite song at the moment is Numb. Ever thought about being in a game or making a game? It crossed my mind before, but not in a serious way. And no, I don't think about making games. I did when I was a kid, but now that I'm older, that's definitely not my cup of tea. I'd rather play games instead of making games. What's your plans in the future? Do you plan to make different content or stick with what you're working? And do you plan to make what you're doing full time? I plan on making different content for sure. I don't plan on making this full time though. Do you think good content will inevitably grow a channel or an artist? Or do people have to follow trends in order to get clout? By the way, I love your videos and your face doesn't fit your voice. Yeah, I get told that a lot. Here's my Twitter profile picture. Let me know in the comments if you think my voice matches my face. You guys should let me know what you imagined me to look like before seeing my picture. And I think good content will inevitably grow a channel. Following trends will make your channel die out eventually. I've seen it happen a lot. I used to make really bad content and I never grew until I improved it. Even if it was small improvements like rendering it better, improving my mic quality, etc. It takes time, but eventually you grow from good content. Do you stream on Twitch or any other streaming site? Love your videos, by the way. Thank you, and I only stream on YouTube. What are your biggest pet peeves? Okay, I hate loud people. Like, I may come off loud on YouTube, I guess, but in person, I cannot stand loud